Hello guys, it's Ign Hl04 back with another Splinterlands video. Today we have a really interesting topic to cover. To be fair, we got the stats of the new promo card. In this video we are going to go over it, we are going to go over some synergies with this card, maybe look at some battle strategies and all of that, how you can effectively accumulate it, and then I'm gonna show you quickly my daily chests from today. We got nothing special, we got only one legendary Dekulu, we got a pack which was pretty great, packs are going skyrocketing price currently, and we got about elf puppets, 12 sentries and a Pegasus and those two. But hey, we got the mastermind, I will be able to play him finally, maybe we're gonna make a video about him too. But if you like this type of content and want to see more out of this, please feel free to like and subscribe. Also, I want to start live streaming, so check the description below. I have here the Twitch linked, and also I want to tell you that we have a Discord server where we cover all those various topics. I already posted a picture of this guy in there, so stay tuned if you want to see more of this Splinterlands related content. First up, look at it. It's a dragon card. First up, the artwork looks amazing. I kind of like it as a common card, but we'll discuss it in a later topic. First up, we'll go over the synergies, and then afterwards I will tell you how you can accumulate this card. First up, it's a pretty fast card with 7 speed. Basically, it is very good for the dragon team time. It only costs 2 mana, and the max level it does 2 damage. Which is also awesome. It doesn't have a lot of health, which is great in case of the mature ability. And then we have the True Strike at the last level, which I don't know if it's that game breaking or not. I can tell you if I use this card and see in which context this card is beneficial for the teams. We're just gonna go over all of the levels. Like in bronze you have, like, for example, 1 attack, 5 speed and 2 damage, 2 health, which is a pretty fast monster. Only 1 attack is a little bit nah, but for 2 mana it's definitely reasonable. In silver though, this card gets interesting, because in silver it gets the material ability, and if you don't know what it does, it gives all of the friendly monsters a boost in all stats if it dies. So if it has 1 shield, it goes to 2 shield, 2 damage to 3 damage, and so on and so forth. So you can go with some interesting synergies there. You can also, that is so fast, it's probably going to be the first monster to attack. So this monster does 2 damage. And then in an opportunity rule set it dies. And 2 of your other monsters get more damage. So interesting place you can look forward to do here, even in silver. In gold this card gets really strong, because then you have for 2 damage 2 mana, which is really... I don't know if you play a lot or if you have recognized this is just huge. I think this card is awesome. And then in diamond, we're getting the True Strike, and that's basically all we get, and 1 more speed. To be sure, it's the first one attacking. I wouldn't play this card in reverse rule sets, but this is just basically a card in opportunity rule sets. You want to play this card. It's the first card that's probably going to die, either of thorns or after it did its 2 or 3 damage. So basically you can put this card to between 2 cards you want to boost. 3 health is really less, also it's the least amount of health I think a melee monster or a mature monster has, and most of the other cards have 4 or more health, so can precisely target this monster to die. And I love it. It's just a unit, I think it's pretty dope. I actually like it. Then now let's look at peak monsters. I'm gonna show you some cards we can efficiently play it with. I first wanna go to the dragon team and to show you some summoners that are good with it. And I will be focusing only on modern, because the wild summoners are pretty broken. First card I am highly a fan of is Camilla. Camilla with the -1 melee is awesome. And also we have a Quicks that's going to be pretty good with this card, because then your enemies are even slower. So those two will synergize very well with this card. Also a Lily is not a good card to play it with, except you don't want it to die, you want to do some sneak damage. That's another point of view you can take this card to. But I would prioritize using it with a Camilla or a Quix. And then let's take a look at the monsters, because I think some of the rank monsters really benefit from it. For example, here we have one example, the Whelp. Whelp is a card that in the max level or in every other level has more health than he does. So basically you can play a 3 mana card with 3 attack and 3 speed and 6 health. You can make it to a 4 attack card with 4 speed and 7 health and opportunity. So this card is doing 4 damage for 3 attack. And then you can, for example, take another card to it, as I saw it right now, the Infiltrator. This card also has 4 health, which is more than the Kobold has. Basically, you can work those two together, make an 6 times damage monster in the back, and Whelp Hoarder before it, or vice versa. I really don't care how you want to put it. You can put it both ways. And then you do 9 damage. You get a 3 damage boost. First it does 2 damage, and then you get a speed and damage boost for those 2 monsters, which is awesome. I like it. I really like it. Also, Twilight Basilisk is a card you can play with it. Also, Chihuahua in opportunity runs. I love it. Even a Skyclaw all the way in the back. Like, look at it. It's currently $91. And you can give it Giant Killer with 6 damage, 7 speed, 5 shield, and 7 health. Like, it's a beast already, and then it even gets better. We can also take a look at other cards that probably benefit from it. First up, I'm going to go with Opportunity. Let's go. Man, I can't write. There we have him. All of those are Opportunity Modern cards. I will be only focusing regular foil. And you can basically boost all of those cards the same way. Like, you can play this card in the middle, and if you expect some opportunity monsters, just play him next to them. Even a Harpy has more health than him with 5. And True Strike, so 2 mana, you can put in this one and the Cave Slug or what else, but it's still, and I think this card is very decent. And these cards are very well cards that you can pair them up with the Death team, with the Dragon team. And also every sneak monster is awesome with it. Like, it doesn't care which monster you choose there, you can pair them up with it, because those monsters can attack from any position. And this is a thing that makes this card great. I wouldn't recommend playing it with any opportunity monsters, because I don't think taunt monsters, because I don't think taunt works well on this card. But basically, the low amount of hit points and the sneak ability makes this card a free 2 damage once per turn and then boosting your enemy. So it's just a very strong support monster that you may want to get. And if we can also take a look first of all on other promo cards that are currently released in Modern with similar usage. So we here have, first up is Alchemist. Alchemist is a card currently costs, whoa, this guy shot up in price, holy moly. I'm going to go for an Alchemist maxed out, because I think this card is awesome and I want to have one of those bad boys. I don't know if I'm willing to pay $130, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's see how much and gold foil copy costs, even more. Okay. I have not considered which of those I want to buy first, but I'm definitely going for. And I think we only should look at common cards that are same rarity. So basically we only have Alchemist here, but if we take a look at all cards, we can divide between a lot of those. It's definitely better than the Enchanted Defender, and it's better than the Ogre, because those two aren't very good monsters. Armor Smith is a card that's, I don't know, it's not that big of a deal for me. Even though it gets free attack for 2 mana, basically this card is also great. 154 max copy, still expensive. If we look at the Chef is a card that's not great. So basically those 3, except the Armorsmith, are not very good cards. We then have Alchemist. So I think it's between Alchemist, Armorsmith, and if it doesn't get a lot of play, I think it can even go down to 20 cents to the Enchanted Defender. These are some assumptions I'm gonna make it. And now let's come to the interesting point on how you can accumulate it. Basically, all of your staked SPS are, for 1000 stake SPS, you can get 1 BCX. So basically, I have 30,000. Now I need 30 vouchers to buy those. And I would get about 30 copies. 30 copies would give me a maxed level, not even a max level silver, but halfway through silver. It's decent. Maybe I'm even getting some gold foils out of it, which would be great. But hey, that's how it is right now. And then we can take a look at the total staked amount. It's 523 million. And then we have total liquid also 400 million. So basically, I assume that the stake numbers will go up. And even worst case scenario, we only get 523 million. But you can't assume that's always 1,000. So I assume it goes up, and let's just calculate with 500 million flat down. 500 million, we divide this by 1k. And then we have 500,000 BCX of it, which is not a lot, which gives us about 1,250 promo cards maxed out. That's not a lot of copies. A lot of players want to have this card. So if it doesn't get very well developed at first, you probably should get a hands off. I would say I will buy my max copy at about 25 cents per BCX. I will buy max copy there straight away. If it hits 25 cents or below, I will go for it because it's a great card. If it's higher, I will wait and see how the price fluctuates. But basically, these are my opinions. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, please feel free to like and subscribe. And don't forget to look at Twitch and Discord to stay updated, folks. I wish you an amazing rest of the day. Bye.